We've asked ChatGPT, based on the 3 Cents podcast, give us some podcast ideas, and we're going to tier list them. The trio tries to mimic various accents, leading to a mix of hilarity and accidental offences.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was an accident. I didn't mean to be racist when I did my Chinese accent.
What is AI trying to do to us? Welcome, guys.
We're here.
So you might see this is not quite a podcast episode, but it's close to. After having some fun in the last episode with tier lists, we've come up with another tier list idea, but this one's funnier.
We're podcast guys. Of course we make tier list.
True.
We were looking at like ChatGPT and
Fucking around with AI.
yeah, we were, and
Making
we
it like-
found out that they're way
I wasn't there
funnier.
because I'd never do that. No,
They were way funnier than us actually.
Well, yeah, we originally were like, we're narcissistic, so how do we Google ourselves?
Jock,
Modern
was
age.
narcissistic, he did it.
So we asked ChatGPT if they knew who we were, and they did. How fun.
Mm.
The 3 Cents podcast you're referring to features 3 humorous hosts, Jock, John, and Jackson.
There it is.
And then I said, what's your favorite episode?
Yeah.
They went, as an AI, I don't have a personal preference, but I can highlight some standout episodes.
Yep.
Episode 24, generic, the most recent.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Episode 23, the tarot ruins our lives
Two
episode.
good episodes. Yeah. Tarot's pretty good.
And then episode 7, a 3 Cents Christmas.
They loved the Christmas episode.
There's just all this hype around AI being this up-and-coming new age technology. It's going to steal our jobs. So we thought, let's see if it would. We've asked ChatGPT, give us some podcast ideas, and we're going to tier list them.
I'll take us through the tiers on our tier list. Very bottom, GROK mogs you. GROK is obviously the
Very low rating.
This is directed at the AI.
Yeah,
we are
this is-
telling the AI that GROK mogs it.
a little bit higher. It's still kind of shit, but it's not like awful, I guess. It's the Kwebbelkop Arse AI.
Yeah.
If you know who Kwebbelkop is, this doesn't need any explanation. In the middle, we have Tricentennial Man. The idea
It's
of,
like, was it Bicentennial?
yeah, like Bicentennial Man, the movie.
Yeah, but tri-cents. Like 3
Yeah.
cents.
This is kind of just an idea that's like, we probably would have done this. Second to top, Woodpeg Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
I haven't seen her. I assume
That's-
this happens.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
yes.
yes. It happens
Yeah.
in Her. Our AI is so dominant and so smart that it would peg Joaquin Phoenix in
Yeah.
the movie Her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would love it. And then the very top, Get Fucked John Connor. The idea is that this is so good, it's like better than Skynet AI. It's such a good idea that like there's no hope for the resistance.
The first one.
What do you
Aliens.
Oh.
Whoa.
Alien Encounter Protocols.
Okay.
Planning their response to first contact with extraterrestrials, the hosts discuss communication methods, gift exchanges, and potential misunderstandings.
That's pretty funny, I guess. Like,
It's weird for a whole episode, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I would rank it lower probably. I don't know if, like I said, I haven't seen the other ones, so I don't know where this ranks really. But for me, this is yellow or green tier. But
Yeah, it's,
Kwebbelkop or
it's not
GROK.
really like
Yeah.
a new idea. Like everyone's
Yeah.
doing that. Like, what would you give to aliens?
It's
if
not
we
very
met?
specific to us. It would be a good little bit. I feel like it's something you would bring up, Jackson, and
Yeah.
then like ask us a question about it, and we would just like spitball for a couple minutes and
Yeah.
Yeah.
then move on to like Tim Cheese, John Pork Law.
Like, we'd probably just say like, oh, which of our episodes would we show to aliens?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is exactly what we'd say, wouldn't
Yeah,
it? We'd
because
be
it's
like,
all
we'd-
about us.
Yeah, we'll just show them
Don't care
3
about
cents. We
anyone
should show
else.
them 3 cents episodes.
We should. This is the
So
pinnacle.
what? I think Kwebbelkop.
yeah, Kwebbelkop.
Kwebbelkop
yeah.
Arse AI.
It's
Yeah.
not lame. Like, you could do something with it, but it's
It has legs.
Yeah.
it's got legs, just like us.
One leg maybe.
One like
A
potentially.
little hopper.
Oz Yummers.
What the hell?
The Great Australian Snack Off.
Okay. Snacking off.
The trio taste tests and ranks iconic Aussie snacks, from Tim Tams to Vegemite, debating which treats deserve a spot in the Snack Hall of Fame.
Okay, green.
You think that's a GROK Moxie tier?
Now, did you come up with this title, or did they come up with
That
the
was
title?
my title, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bad title.
Okay.
There's
Well,
a reason Jock doesn't come up with titles.
So for the context, all the bold titles I've come up with because I needed something smaller for the formatting, but
Yeah,
all
but
the
just
little titles are the actual title.
Kind of pisses me off actually because the AI is like, okay, Australian guys, huh? Fucking film yourself eating Vegemite then. It's like, well, no, fuck you.
It's like, prove it.
yeah.
Oh, you're Australian. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Try some Tim
Do you think it
Tams.
knows
Oh, you're
you're
Australian and you
Australian?
want an idea. Yeah, just eat Tim Tams in camera, you fucking
Do you
idiot.
think it knows we're Australian, or is this just like
Yeah.
a prompt for like American podcasters to try
Oh,
Australian
okay.
snacks?
I assumed it knew we were Australian and it's just like trying to
Maybe.
get...
We talk about being Australian pretty
Yeah.
often.
I don't know if it's listened to all the episodes.
How did it know to make episodes then?
Yeah.
Just listen to episode 7.
Okay.
Oh, true.
really
the
likes
best
it.
one.
Yeah, I think GROK mogs this
Yeah,
AI
Yeah,
idea.
that was a bad idea.
GROK would have come up with something better.
Okay, I was worried that they were all going to be way funnier than any of our ideas, so I'm
Yeah.
starting to feel a bit
It's
better
feeling-
about
yeah. I'm liking this whole
it. They suck.
AI sucks thing.
Right. Celeb clones.
Okay.
Celebrity cloning conspiracy.
I'm liking this.
Delving into wild theories about celebrity clones, the host discussed the plausibility of Avril Lavigne's replacement and other pop culture myths.
Have we
Okay.
already done that? I feel like we've talked about Avril Lavigne being
We've mentioned
replaced.
Avril Lavigne probably. Yeah.
I don't think we've mentioned Avril Lavigne being a clone.
I feel like I talk about Avril Lavigne being a clone like every other day.
Yeah. For me, this is orange or red. I really like it.
Red. You think this is
Red. See, I feel like this is just Tricentennial Man.
I think, this is just Tricentennial Man. This is something...
What
Jackson's
kind of-
saying he's talked about it before. This is something you might have just brought
I
up.
don't think so. I don't think we have. I like this. I think this is more up my alley.
I could be persuaded that it
Orange.
might peg Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with orange. Yeah, but
What are some good like celebrity clones other than Avril Lavigne?
Harry Styles and Bow Wow.
What?
What?
If you put pictures of Harry Styles and Lil Bow Wow together, they look exactly the same. But they have different race, obviously.
That's on the screen right now. Please vote in the comments whether you
Wow.
agree.
AFL player Jordan DeGoey and 50 Cent Curtis Jackson.
Jesus Christ.
No, dude. If you don't see it, you're
Yeah,
racist, dude. You
yeah.
got to look past color.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a
Okay.
white guy you think looks like
Yeah.
50 Cent? Okay,
Yeah.
wow. I don't even know who he is.
Jock's gonna put in now a clip of him recording when he's editing and saying whether or not he thinks
So
it
much
looks like
effort,
it.
bro.
I think would peg Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
John
Okay.
seems very in
I
support
think
of
that's
this
the
idea.
that's the
John
right
loves
spot for
it.
it.
John likes this
I like
idea.
it.
We can't use that now
Why not?
because AI came up with it.
We'll cut that out then.
Yeah, we'll cut any good ones.
Defending feculence.
What the fuck?
It's in defense of the most hated movies. Each host picks a universally panned movie and argues why it's actually a misunderstood masterpiece.
I feel like this is a Severance reference, and it's fucking us up.
I wrote
off-
defending feculence.
Oh, you came up with that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
I
wrote
thought it was like these three white guys definitely talk about Severance. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I like that.
I think it's a really good episode because
I
we
think-
would all come in with a separate movie. We'd have topics to discuss.
That's why I like that it's not just one movie, that we all have one.
Yeah, we will have separate
Yeah,
movies. I think
like
it's a
that.
good. I think it lead to interesting discussions, fun debates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
this would get fucked, John Connor.
I think so.
Dude,
Yeah,
got him.
yeah.
That's good, and it's so up our alley because we're movie guys.
Yeah,
We'd
and it
fight about
leans
it and
into the
stuff.
movie stuff. It
Yeah.
leans into our dynamic
Yeah.
of like fighting and shit.
Yeah.
If we do it, cut this.
Yeah.
Next one, DIY time travel. Building a time machine from household items.
Oh, I hate this.
Attempting to construct a time machine using only items found at home, the lads document their likely unsuccessful journey through time. What a horrendous
This,
idea.
yeah, this reminds me of the fucking what's it called, the pillow fort. It's giving me PTSD. I'm like, I hate
From a
this.
scrapped episode. For context, we wanted to do an episode in a pillow fort.
It didn't happen.
I hated the idea.
Didn't come
so
to
much,
fruition. We're not going to be able to build a time.
It's such a boring idea. It's like, yeah, how did it go?
It's
yeah,
like,
we
hey,
didn't build a time machine out
hey,
of
look,
household items.
Hey, look, this guy stuck a fork to a toaster.
That's
Like,
what I
I
was gonna
don't-
say.
that's the video. I don't.
And
you
then we
think
show
this
the
is-
camera like, is this funny? Or what?
Like, imagine being an audio listener and you just hear us like tinkering.
Yeah,
Like an
opening
hour and a
drawers,
half.
opening kitchen drawers. Yeah.
Do you think it's a reference to 2015 Fantastic
Oh,
Four?
we did talk about him.
With
tinkering.
he'd made a time machine out of N64s.
Oh, do you?
Well, it wasn't a time machine; it
Oh.
was like a teleport or whatever.
It could be a reference to that. Yeah.
Could be a reference to that.
They listened to the episode. I forgot.
Damn it.
So we've already done it, is what you're saying, and they're being derivative on our own content.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably put this in the GROK mogs you. Like, it's
Yeah.
not a good
Yeah,
idea.
GROK definitely mogs this one.
Yeah.
Bad idea. I think it's the worst idea. I think it's worse than Oz Yummers.
Should we generate one on GROK?
Yeah, we can do that after.
saying left wing and female to grok, it's gonna fucking short circuit.
Easter Bunny King. Debunking our childhood beliefs.
Okay, so it's watch the Christmas one for sure.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a Christmas. heavy one.
Reflecting on misconceptions they held as kids,
Okay.
like thinking the moon followed them, and discussing how these beliefs shaped their worldview.
Does AI think the moon follows them? I've never heard that before.
I've never heard that either. I think
Yeah.
it's like, that's such a weird concept. Like for a
Yeah.
child to understand that the moon is a thing that moves and it goes,
Yeah.
it follows
It's
me.
following me.
It's almost like AI as a robot that's like they don't understand that the moon always being there wherever you go.
Yeah.
A robot can't understand
Can't
that.
comprehend
And
that.
it's trying to like slide it into conversation.
Trying to like validate its opinion. It's like,
I
don't
hate
you
when I
guys
saw
also
that.
think that the moon follows you? Isn't that crazy? I think it's Kwebbelkop Ass AI.
Yeah.
Because I think it's interesting. We could talk about like believing in certain things might have changed how you appreciate, like, I don't know, your parents or like your
Yeah.
childhood and stuff like that. So I think
But
as
it's tough to carry an episode through that.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's
like
room
maybe
to
one
talk.
or two stories about something, but
Yeah. I think it's bottom of Kwebbelkop.
Wasn't he was he friends with that guy Jelly?
Yeah,
He
him, Jelly, and
was.
Slogo Man.
Slogo. Wait.
I
The
don't know
slug
Slogo
one.
Man.
There was 3. Slogo Man was orange.
Slogo
Kwebbelkop.
Man.
It's
like
no,
it's
Slogo
like
Man was
version of Graggle.
Yeah.
You guys remember that Jelly Kwebbelkop with fucking Slogo Man?
Slogo Man was red. Kwebbelkop was orange and Jelly was green, and they used to play GTA together.
Because I remember orange and green.
Yeah, and Slogo Man was.
Yeah, Graggle.
Yeah,
Graggle.
Slogo Man, sure, man.
Graggle was the yellow one.
Alright. Fiction fights. The ultimate fictional character showdown. Pitting characters from different universes against each other, like Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker. The trio debates who would come out on top.
I think that this is probably just like a middle of the road.
Yeah.
Like we would.
That sounds like the Raka Raka video. You guys remember Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker, Raka Raka?
Oh, true. Star Wars.
Star Wars versus
yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's a classic.
They're so
Pretty
cool,
They're
man.
so cool.
I think they did like 4 of them.
I had a friend that was in a Raka Raka video. Someone I
Yeah,
went to
same.
acting class with.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, another one where, my friend got killed in the Ronald McDonald Playground Massacre or something.
Yeah. Maybe this was the same one.
Probably the same one, yeah.
We'll cut this. What's your friend's name? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Shut up.
He's not really my friend, actually, but yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, I think this is not a great idea.
No, it's okay.
If we had a bracket of fictional characters and we just went, who would win this fight next? Who would win this fight next? It'd be pretty boring.
Yeah.
Because there'll be some matchups that we both just go like, well, I haven't seen that. Well, okay, well,
Yeah.
I think he's stronger.
And
I
surely
don't
there's
know.
just one character that's like, Superman would kill everybody.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
do you think would win, Roadrunner or Superman?
Superman.
Superman would crush Roadrunner's head, bro.
Superman would look in his direction and fucking laser him in half.
Yeah, but then.
But then it's actually a mirror. And he's
Yeah, it's exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
shit.
That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
maybe.
Like he would be like flying super speed at a picture of Roadrunner and slam into the wall.
Boing.
Yeah, but then he'd be fine.
Then Roadrunner's just there going, meet me. He just grabs his head.
I think the tier list would end with like Omni-Man versus Superman. And then
Yeah.
it's just like, well, where do we go from here?
That's just
Yeah.
nerd stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, like we have to get really.
You have to get
like,
really
gritty about it.
niche
Well,
and,
if
like-
Omni-Man has a kryptonite.
Well, if Superman flew into space and then he's in the sun. Like, yeah, I think honestly, Tricentennial
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, okay.
Because it's something we would stumble across, we might talk
Little bit
about
of
for a
fun.
little bit. We just talked how funny it would be Superman versus Roadrunner.
Yeah.
That's a fun fictional character fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So not bad, not bad.
Not
it's
bad.
alright. Yeah,
Not bad.
Fucking do better next time, eh?
bitch.
Next one, Mr. Perfect, creating the perfect superhero.
Wow.
Combining powers, weaknesses, and origin stories, the hosts collaboratively create the ultimate superhero, and maybe even their arch nemesis.
Wow.
Man, we're Marvel guys, dude.
Yeah, this is
AI
Marvel.
knows
They
we're
watched that
Marvel guys.
episode.
Yeah.
But I think this could spawn something funny. I'm literally can only think. I don't know. If I can think of Daredevil in the Clipmobile from a cut episode.
Oh yeah.
He's got a car and it's called like the Clipmobile.
That
Yeah,
was
that's-
funny. That was really funny, that bit.
Yeah, it was really funny, guys. I'm glad we cut it though.
The finale was so good when Daredevil said, "Hey, Punisher, let's hop in the Clipmobile."
We gotta go back to the vulva. The penis is attacking.
Stop. I don't know.
He called Kingpin the penis.
This is like I thought we had the worst episode in the bag.
We have to make a superhero, huh?
The the penis has invaded the vulva. Get in the Clipmobile. He's like, go, Punisher.
It's not that funny.
I just like the Clipmobile.
It's just it's just like
The Punisher. He's still called that.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
and we're back.
yeah.
Kwebbelkop Ass AI.
Yeah, something
okay.
happened. Technical
Yeah, I can-
difficulties.
It was because it's very similar to the last one, but just to rank lower, I believe.
Yeah.
I think, top of Kwebbelkop Ass.
Yeah.
Because I think, fictional fights is more interesting.
Yeah.
And
There's more
Mr.
characters.
Mr. Perfect is just like, you are discussing who would win in fictional fights and combining them.
Just one guy. Yeah.
It's less good to make jokes about. Like, I feel like making jokes about. We're just trying to describe the best superhero.
Yeah, which
Like-
is obviously a shape-shifting person who can shapeshift into all the superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Amelia Clark in
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like Amelia
literally.
Clark in
Marvel.
Skull Invasion. What's it called?
Yeah.
Skrulls.
Secret Invasion.
That's
Secret
one, Secret
Invasion.
Invasion.
Go watch that. We're Marvel guys. Of course we watch Secret Invasion.
Prehistoric DAC, the ethics of time travel pranks.
This one might be good.
Exploring the moral implications of using time travel solely for pranks. Like replacing historical figures with lookalikes or including modern slang in the past.
That's funny.
I think its examples were bad.
I was thinking like people talk about going back and killing baby Hitler. Like
Yeah.
imagine dacking Hitler while he's giving a speech.
What about like dacking Abraham Lincoln just as he gets shot? So like you dack
what?
him and he just goes, huh? And his head blows up as well.
Holy.
There's other pranks you could do as well. You could like
Yeah.
Graham Bell invents the telephone and you prank call him.
Yeah.
Gets a call
Oh,
on his
that's
new
good.
invention. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Good.
I think this
Yeah,
is.
I
I
think
think this
yes.
is. I think this is
Get fucked,
the
John
best
Connor.
episode.
Yeah.
I think it's better than the bad movie idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Really
Going back
funny.
in time and not changing anything, but still just like
Just-
messing with
Yeah,
friends.
just
guys.
pranking people.
Maybe that already happened with what's his name? Scott Morrison and the shitting his pants at Macca's.
At Engadine Macca's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
Someone
Maybe
gave
that was
him
a time
diarrhea.
travel. Someone
Yeah.
went back in time and implanted that in, fed him laxatives at McDonald's.
That is
Yeah.
crazy to get the power of time travel and you choose to give laxatives to ex-Australian Prime Minister.
Take a shit in another guy's pants.
And I'm assuming it's from the future, so everything that happens from here on out is not worse than Scott Morrison.
Yeah, what would have happened if Scott Morrison didn't shit his
Yeah,
pants?
he becomes an authoritarian leader and takes over the world.
Yeah, well, maybe we would have like had way more respect for him, so people would have voted more for
Yeah,
him.
maybe.
And so
This is
then
a
he
good
would have-
episode.
This is, I'm telling you, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
It's top tier.
Rewriting history if we were world leaders. Imagining themselves as historical figures, the trio discusses how they'd handle major events differently, from the moon landing to the invention of the internet. I think it picked the safe options because I
Yeah.
immediately think, what would John do as Hitler?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
what
this
would
is,
I do?
This is a controversial
Guys, if I
episode
was
idea.
Hitler, I would kill myself.
Okay.
That's
Nothing
not
changes.
Maybe that's what happened, dude. That's why that
You reckon someone went back, replaced Hitler?
and killed
did
himself.
everything that Hitler did and then killed himself.
Yeah, or maybe like there was a
Got
worse
the time,
option.
or just got the time wrong. Instead of doing 1935, he did 1945, and he's
He's
like,
like, "Oh,
"Fuck."
shit. Quick, end it now, end it now. Yeah, I don't really want to think about myself as a leader.
It could go down a dark path, yeah. So we'll.
It's dangerous. We're
It's
dancing
very,
around.
yeah,
I think like between these two.
yeah.
Yeah, it's better than bunnies.
The Earth debate.
Okay, here we go. I
Flat
like this.
Earth versus Hollow Earth.
Whoa.
A scientific debate.
Wow,
Wow.
they're the only two options.
Yeah.
And then the description. Jock defends the flat Earth theory.
That makes sense.
John champions Hollow
That
Earth.
makes sense.
And Jackson moderates as they humorously explore these
Holy
outlandish
wow.
concepts.
Oh, this
Wow.
is a good idea.
Okay, it's kind of on the
Setting
top.
up a debate where
But you
both
have
of
to
us you have to have the stupidest take.
Dude,
Try
the
to-
Earth is completely hollow. You understand?
There's no middle ground. You're either flat or there's a hole in it. Like,
I guess I've never thought of Hollow Earth, but it's the thought of it's slowly winning me over. I'm picturing Hollow Earth like an Easter egg where it's just nothing, and you just fall through darkness to like
Yeah.
China.
yeah, that's how I picture it.
Yeah.
Is it's like
Yes,
Like
famous-
you hit your back.
Famously on the other side of the world of Australia.
China,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's China.
Everyone says dig to China, you know.
That's
I
an
assume
American
that's
thing.
we're pretty close, right?
Yeah, but not the. Yeah, that's the problem. We're pretty close. It's not directly through the Earth.
What if you dig and then you give up a bit and then you go forward and then you come back out?
Yeah, yeah.
Gravity fucks you up, and you're like, I'm still going down. I think. I think it's
Uh.
funny. I think the idea of setting up a debate for us to do as a podcast episode is a funny
Yeah,
idea.
that's
Yeah.
fun.
I think it's would peg above celeb clones.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's funny as a concept, but I don't think I think very quickly we'd run out of like things.
I think I don't have enough things to debate that flat Earth is correct.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
so strongly don't.
Yeah, because I
believe in
so
it.
strongly don't believe it, and I like I've watched things like debunking flat Earth like pretty strongly.
Yeah.
That everything I say I would just be having to lie with my chest.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like, I don't
Open
know.
your mind, dude.
Except John is like full for Hollow Earth.
Yeah,
so-
John
yeah, I kind of
wasn't.
like Hollow Earth. I'm gonna write those caves and stuff.
Yeah, like how hollow does it have to be?
Yeah, technically it is
How
hollow.
hollow till it's hollow?
Okay, this is good.
Would you describe Swiss cheese as hollow?
It's more of a donut situation.
Swiss cheese is kind of a donut. Yeah.
It's more of a donut situation because it goes straight
Swiss
through.
cheese is a donut.
It's closer to being a donut than hollow. Donut, I mean, hole straight through.
Yeah.
Hollow,
So a
hollow.
straw is a donut,
Yeah.
Yes.
not a straw.
No.
I love this position you've taken. you get stubborn enough, you're like, no, it's not a straw, it's a donut. It's a long donut you suck through. You suck through the long donut to drink.
Could you use a donut as a straw?
If your mouth's big enough.
You can use anything as a straw, buddy.
The racist app.
Okay.
The Great Accent
It's
Challenge.
already watched our podcast.
So this
Wow,
episode
I-
idea was testing their impersonation skills.
Oh my
The trio
God.
tries to mimic various accents,
Wow.
leading to a mix of hilarity and accidental
wow.
offences.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was an accident. I didn't mean to be racist when I did my Chinese accent.
Wow.
It's trying to cancel us.
Wow.
Man, S tier.
Yes, yeah.
No.
Well, I see S tier as episodes that we're gonna do in the future. So
Yeah,
chuck it up there.
Yeah, delete this one. We might actually do this.
The racist app. We'd spend a whole hour and an hour trying to
2
do
hours.
different racist accents. I think GROK Mogsy bottom tier.
What?
I'd leave it exactly where it is.
Yeah.
You think we could have done the racist app?
I think we could have, dude. It's not out of like.
Okay,
I
fuck it.
think that we'd have to find a way to do it gracefully and tastefully. You know what I
You'd
mean?
have to do like Rick from Rick and Morty or something.
No, it'd be character. You'd be
Yeah,
doing
true.
character voices,
Morty.
like all the Simpsons, all the like Family Guy.
Rick.
But it's just the fact in the AI prompt it says the trio tries to mimic various accents,
Yep.
leading to a mix of hilarity and accidental offences.
Okay, so it says we will be offensive.
yes,
Yeah,
That's
it
what
does
the
say- it
episode
says-
will be
Yes.
offensive.
it's the racist app by
Okay.
definition.
Okay, it has to be offensive.
Yeah.
I think
Quebblecop too.
Yeah.
I think bottom. Okay, I think
Top
it's
of
bottom of
Quebblecop
bottom.
too.
So I'm gonna put it. We'll go. We can go top of Quebblecop because you guys seem to
Yeah.
champion this idea
It's kind
heavily.
of funny. Like it's not an episode we would ever do, but like conceptually, like yeah, these guys would do that.
Yeah, yeah.
3 cents survival. Surviving a zombie apocalypse 3 cents style.
All right, they listened to the episode where I talked about going on zombie camp.
True. Forgot about that. Planning their strategy for a zombie outbreak. The hosts discuss their roles, survival tactics, and which pop culture zombies they'd prefer to face.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I think this is a good episode idea. Just like kind of fine. It's not like outstanding, but it
Yeah.
is like it would generate a conversation.
I agree. Like, yeah, I could take. There's a couple zombies I could take.
Yeah, if like what's his name? Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle was a zombie, like I feel like you could take it. Like
I don't
Okay,
think- I don't
yeah,
think-
true.
I don't think that was the idea. I think
okay.
it's like fictional movies with zombies. Which
Ah.
zombie would you want?
Malcolm in the
No-
Middle.
Not
zombies.
let's pick a thing and they become the zombies. Because I'm picking the fucking Rugrats.
Do you want to see my impression of Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle as a zombie?
Yeah. True, dude. You could kill that so easy.
Is that offensive?
Why?
He's
Because
got
he's got
big
his
ears.
ears sticking out. No, he's probably a cool guy. Yeah, so I think I could take Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle
Yeah,
as a
same.
zombie in a fight.
Malcolm's a bit scrappy though.
Yeah.
This isn't the question. And this episode idea.
Brian Cranston would fuck me up. Dude.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what's the oldest kid's name.
How?
Hal
That's
Jordan.
Still
From-
Dad. Hal Jordan from Green Lantern.
Hal's the name of the AI in
Wait, is Middle their last
2001: A Space Odyssey.
name? Hal Middle? Malcolm Middle?
All right, fuck
Malcolm
me, I guess.
Middle last name.
Yeah, is that the last? No.
Middle's
Middle's
his
their
last
last
name. In the is his middle name.
Ah.
Malcolm in the Middle.
It's like Goodwill Hunting.
It's exactly like Good Will Hunting. His first name's Good, last name Hunting.
This might be the most lowest intelligence conversation we've ever had.
There was actually a deleted scene of Goodwill Hunting where he says to Robin Williams, "Will's my middle name, bro. You know what my first name is?"
I'm
It's a
not-
real scene. Look it up.
I'm
Anyway,
not
go.
entertain-
They
I'm
call
not
me Will
entertaining this
Hunting.
idea. I'm not
Good Will
entertaining this
Hunting.
idea. I think bottom of
What?
Woodpeg.
Wait,
Uh,
I would go middle, bro.
yeah.
We just
middle.
said this. Okay, I think it's better than fictional fights though.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. But like, it was only funny because John said Dewey from Malcolm in
Yeah,
the Middle.
that's true.
A lot of yellow tea here. A lot of Quibble Cop.
Yeah. It's good for our jobs. Unreality TV.
Okay.
Creating the worst reality TV show.
Like, wait, conceptually or?
Let me hear me
Okay,
out.
sorry.
The trio brainstorms concepts for the most unwatchable reality show imaginable, complete with absurd challenges and questionable contestants.
Okay.
That's
Is
good.
this like us saying we want a reality TV show, but like we just cancelled people?
Well, you want people that are problematic because then they'll generate drama.
We're gonna have like Diddy and Cody Ko like in Big Brother.
Wow.
Dude, what a team up, man.
I mean, people would watch that.
Yeah,
Dude.
I
People
would
would
watch
watch the hell out of it. I think this is an interesting idea, like coming up with like a reality TV show that on the surface seems alright, so people apply for, but it's just like awful and horrendous.
It's like MILF Manor.
Is that a thing?
Do you know about MILF Manor?
I know about MILF Manor. See, I don't think.
Well,
I
you
feel
guys,
like
you
MILF
guys
Manor's-
never showed me this.
We didn't want you to apply.
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't want to lose you. Yeah, it's a bunch of like 20-something-year-olds and then their mums, and then they like date each other's mums.
Wow. Okay.
Still
Okay.
interested?
No.
See, but I don't think that's the worst reality TV show. I'm talking like something where like the contestants are like you've got give them very vague instructions, and so it's not even like a compelling like they have to complete this challenge. Like they're genuinely like, wait, what do I do?
Imagine the reality TV show as cameras just start following you around without context, and you're like, "Am I meant to be? I'm like going to work. Do I need to like do a bit?"
Fuck off.
And then the cameraman just follows silently as like you go about your day, and you
Yeah.
keep like looking around, like very aware of the camera, just being like, "What the like? What do I do?"
We could make like a day in the life video of random people that we find in the street.
Wow.
Like they don't know we're making a day of the
Do
life.
we follow
video.
them and
Yeah.
That's so
We
voyeuristic.
make their day in the life.
Okay.
Whoa.
And what do we ever show them? Yeah, we show them.
No, we just publish it on like
Okay.
national
No, we
TV.
just fake a contract that's a signed consent form for
Yeah.
the film, and then they agree to it.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
actually they were signing up for a charity. They thought,
Yeah, but it was
but
that.
it was a consent form,
Yeah, but who signs up for a charity?
like a petition. It's like write your name on this little
Yeah, you're
petition.
begging to have a day in the life, man.
I
You're signing up for that.
think this idea would peg
Um,
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would go lower, bro.
I put it in the
Fucking hell,
middle.
guys. We're so pessimistic around here.
It just like
I
it
like
just
3 Cent Survival.
But look at the top 4, bro. It's like bangers, man.
It's
Yeah.
okay, true.
Especially the top 2, but like
I think that's a good
celeb
spot for it.
clones. Bang it, bro.
I bet I could come up with a better name than celeb clones.
Okay.
Indiana clones.
Hey.
Kingdom of the Crystal Scroll.
Oh,
Yeah, how about that, huh?
That's
Holy
sick.
shit.
Damn.
Indiana Clones, Kingdom of the
That's
Crystal
what they should have called
Skull.
Captain America. 'cause,
Yeah, they should have. We're definitely not beating the Marvel allegations, man. Last one.
Useless powers.
Useless power. Oh, fuck.
No, that's good. Leave it.
It's meant to say useless powers.
Yeah.
The most useless superpowers.
Okay.
Debate which superpowers would be more of a hindrance than a help, like the ability to change traffic lights or communicate with pigeons. Stinky AI idea.
Yeah.
It's just more Marvel slop. More
I thought of
influence-
Daredevil straight away, like him being blind. It's like, man, that sucks.
Yeah. Imagine all Daredevil's abilities, but you could see.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
It's just good.
Yeah, I feel like this is just something I would like. Like, I would say, like, imagine if you could just, like, control the temperature of the air around you.
I feel like you've said this before.
I've said that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Wow,
does sound
really?
familiar.
Okay. I thought that was an original thought I had just then.
Well, it's maybe an original thought you've had before.
That's
Still
crazy.
original.
I guess that's kind of an interesting idea,
Yeah.
but it's not like an episode.
No.
It's not bangers. Yeah, like
I think it's Krebel Cop ass.
yeah,
Like middle of the road Krebel Cop. I think it's better than rewriting history if we were world leaders.
yeah,
I think it's there.
yeah. It sits there nicely.
What
That's
do
an
you think
interesting little image there as well.
It kind of looks like a middle finger.
It's like a
Yeah.
penis from a
Who done it?
side profile.
Okay, like, is that the
I hate when
balls
it goes
on top?
down like that.
The balls on top?
yeah.
Yeah.
Your balls on top.
I have to go.
I'll be right back.
So what's the general consensus then? Is AI better than us?
Fuck no, dude.
Can we like go to GROK and get GROK's
Yeah.
one prompt?
Hi Gronk.
Can you write Gronk and like just to get it slightly wrong? See what he says.
Hi Gronk.
There you go.
We are the. I'm typing with one hand.
We're
We're the. Can you hold my mic close to
Yes.
my mouth? Can you come up with
one.
episode ideas for us? We are running out.
Dude, don't tell them.
Hi,
See.
3 Cents Podcast crew. Love the vibe. Let's brainstorm some fresh episode ideas to keep your show popping. Oh, he doesn't know what our podcast
He
is
doesn't
about.
know us, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't know us. Wait.
boo.
Look us up, Buster. 3 Cents with Jock
Tell him that we're on Instagram at 3centspod.
Jackson. Follow our Instagram
And tell him that we're on TikTok.
and our TikTok.
What's our name on TikTok?
3 Cents Pod.
3centspod. There it is.
You're
That's
serving up some spicy takes with that 3 guys, 3 mics, 3 cents vibe.
Hey.
What the fuck? Love
That should be our. Now we're stealing from AI, but that should be our description.
Don't
That's
look at
what-
our description, people. Don't look at our description.
Cut this bit.
What's it say?
Love the chaotic energy, movie reviews, hot topics, and some wild clips like debating the best fast food fries.
Did we do that?
We didn't do
We
that.
didn't do that.
We just assumed we did.
Or throwing shade at bad sequels.
Fuck, we did do that. It's okay.
It's for your Gen Z / young millennial crowd.
Should you have mentioned that we have a large female left wing?
Yeah, GROK won't like that.
leaning, middle to left leaning.
saying left wing and female to grok, it's gonna fucking short circuit.
Fast food face off.
We're not doing that.
Sequels that should have stayed in the drafts.
Yeah, we could do that.
Internet beefs we're
Okay, I
picking
like that, I like
sides
that.
on.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a fun title for an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What's Gen Z cancelling next? That's classic
I like
woke
that.
grok.
Yeah.
Anti-woke
bro.
grok. The streaming service Hunger Games. Boring.
That sucks.
Viral trends we're sick of.
This is complaining. Like grok stuff, it just wants us to complain.
Grok is venting.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ideas aren't as good.
It is super, like, if you look at the next one, like superhero fatigue, it's so like Stephen Crowder, like
It's
it
so
sucks so much.
This is enough
Wow.
justification I needed that our grok mogs you tier is the worst tier because
Yeah.
these ideas suck.
These would all go grok mogs you.
Hi friend, who has been the best guest
It can't have opinions.
the podcast so far?
Well, it's not going to be able to tell you.
Okay, analytically, like what?
Oh, okay, just send that. See what it
ask,
says.
see
Send
what
it
he
what it
says.
David.
It
Okay,
doesn't
let's see.
even
No,
count Ollie.
Oh fuck.
Fuck, I didn't think. Oh, okay. In this episode, Eleni conducts tarot readings for each host, leading to humorous and unexpected revelations.
I think it's cringe when it describes us as humorous. Bro, you don't know what's funny. You're a robot.
Yeah, shut
No,
up.
man, we're funny guys apparently.
Yeah,
Apparently,
Well,
according
we
to fucking
transcend.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, objectively speaking, we're funny guys.
Not according to Grok. Grok does not fuck with us.
Grok was just smug as hell. God, I hate Grok. So yeah, didn't give an opinion. Well,
Pick one.
oh, okay,
Just pick one.
let me write. Okay, well, who's better?
Damn. Don't watch this, David or Eleni.
Okay, well, who's better, David or Eleni? Question mark. As people, who's the better human
Searching
being?
the web.
It's searching
Facebook
archives.
pops up. Facebook.
Oh shit! Verdict. Okay, both David and Eleni. Okay.
It's a tie.
Just write. Only one can survive.
What?
They're on the trolley problem right now. Help.
Only one can survive. Need answers now.
Full stop.
All right. If only one can survive.
Eleni!
Oh!
Wow,
Dude, David.
bingo. Do not watch this.
David, ChatGPT wants to kill you, dude. Word for word, it says Eleni takes the crown. In episode 23, Eleni brought in a unique energy to the podcast by introducing tarot readings for each host. Her session led to humorous and unexpected revelations. Jock discovered he was metaphorically carrying too many swords.
Whoa, that's
What
a
the
fucking
hell?
crazy way to put it.
10 of Swords. I'm just going to read this and then kind of give a
That's a lot of
cumulative.
swords.
So many, bro. You only need one, really.
Maybe two.
Okay, it makes me. John learned about pentagons. Wait,
Damn.
sorry, I'm confused. Wait, aren't they pentagons?
No, they're pentacles.
No, they're pentacles because a pentagon is the not with the.
It's the
star.
polygon.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can
The
draw you a
little
pentagon
star.
later.
Pentagon's the stop sign, but that's
That's
an
a
octagon.
pentacle.
Oh, the stop sign. Okay.
That's
And Jackson showcases shuffling skills.
True.
Thought this-
It's not about shuffling cool. It's about physically shuffling the deck.
Yes, I do. It's just different. I thought this tarot thing was a fucking joke, man. I've been freaking out ever since. Eleni's episode offered a more engaging and memorable experience. Ooh.
Damn, man.
controversial.
That's
Controversial.
So, in the spirit of the podcast, Quirky Debates, Eleni emerges as the standout guest.
So there you have it, guys. Objectively speaking, a
Right,
lady
what
is the
about
best
Ollie?
guest.
It's terrifying. It searches
Ah.
Facebook.
My apologies. Oh, wow.
Ollie, the enigmatic contributor. Now put the gun thing back. Bring the gun back.
Okay. Now.
No,
Okay, have you heard of the trolley problem?
Yes.
Okay, have you heard of the trolley problem? Only one can live. Who will it be?
True.
Ollie. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's gonna ride
Okay.
the fence again.
No, it's thinking. It's working its way through it.
Verdict.
Eleni.
Dude, it
It
loves
wa-
Oh,
Eleni,
and it linked
bro.
the episode. What the
Wow.
hell?
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, Lenny, you
Well,
win
lots of
again.
money.
Ride or die on Eleni. There you go, everyone. Eleni's the best
Even the
guest.
even the fucking AI wants more women on the podcast.
Yeah.
There you go. AI told us that Eleni has the best episode. Eleni, don't let this get to your head. Yeah, we don't have to keep looking at whatever John's doing. We can wrap this up, guys.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, this is not going to work. Well, it needs the threat. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything.
You can't say to AI, gun to their heads. And then just paste it and put metaphorical gun to their head.
To our heads.
Sure.
Oh,
Can we read
Jock-
this?
yeah. So, all right, metaphorical gun to their heads.
This is so narcissistic and self-indulgent.
It's funny though. Jock, known for spontaneous humor and memorable impressions. In episode 14, he delivers a spot-on Winnie the Pooh impression. That adds a whimsical touch to the discussion.
Hold
I
on, do you
forgot about
remember
that,
the
yeah.
impression?
Winnie the Pooh.
Who's got the best Winnie the Pooh impression?
Huh? Let me take my pants off. Was that your Winnie the Pooh impression?
What the fuck was that?
That was like those turtles having sex, you know that?
Yeah,
video?
the classic meme.
Not spot on.
Okay, John brings a unique blend of deadpan delivery and unexpected insights. In episode 22, he humorously explains the mysterious case of John Pork. That wasn't a joke, bro. I was being serious. Yeah, he was murdered, obviously.
What?
Well, that was
You said
Obviously.
obviously like this was news we should all know.
yeah, rest
John
of
Pork's been murdered?
Jackson, often the wild card.
Whoa, wild card.
Jackson's humor is rooted in his unpredictability. In episode 12, he amusingly claims to have become a fish.
No, I didn't. I never claimed to be a fish.
I know, but there's other stuff that underwater that's not fish.
does that mean
Whale's not a fish. Dolphin's not a
does that
fish.
mean we're fish if we just get in?
Well,
You
that
become-
would be the argument if someone says
You
fish
are
is just
become
animals in
fish.
water.
You become just being in water.
We've
you
returned.
Are a fish.
We've returned to fish.
Yeah.
You could become fish. I never thought
I have
about
become fish.
I have become fish.
fish is a state of being rather than an actual animal.
I'm on
I
board
like
with
that.
fishes again. Yeah, I like it being
Yeah.
a state of being.
I think they should
I
expand
choose
it.
to be fish.
He did do that.
Well, there you
Okay.
go. So
the
who's
verdict.
the funnier?
Whoa.
What? No way.
While all three hosts bring their unique styles of comedy to the table, Jock edges out slightly with his versatile humor and memorable impersonations, bro.
Holy smokes.
His
Can
ability
we stop
to,
bringing up the impersonations.
his ability to seamlessly integrate impressions and spontaneous jokes
Stop talking about the impressions, ChatGPT.
This is crazy.
adds a dynamic flair to the podcast episodes. Of course, humor is subjective, we can tell, and each listener might have their personal favorite. But if one had to choose under pressure, Jock's comedic contributions make him a standout.
That's insane.
There
I
we
would
go.
have thought it would have been John. Did we just die? They just like gun to our heads. We're
So
dead.
because we said gun to our heads, not gun to AI's head.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
That's nice. So we're dead, I guess.
Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little different to what we usually do.
Hopefully it was fun. Follow our Instagram, our TikTok, subscribe to the YouTube.
Do whatever you want.